Besides being two famous rappers and great friends, Snoop Dogg and A$AP Rocky are two powerful men who lead ostentatious lives. But have you ever wondered which of these singers has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Snoop Dogg and A$AP Rocky. So, let's fight! Luxury shopping. Both artists have plenty of money to spend on luxury and comfort, but which one spends the most? Starting with Snoop Dogg. To always look stylish, Snoop has a lot of jewelry for his look, such as gold chains. In honor of his mother, for example, he has a shiny diamond-filled necklace made at Trax, a New York jewelry store, which must have cost a fortune. In honor of the record company responsible for his career death records, Snoop Dogg also has gold and diamond jewelry. And it seems that the singer also likes to give gifts to those he loves. His wife, for example, posted several pictures showing the gift she got from her husband, two brilliant rings that seem to be covered with diamonds, which must have cost Calvin quite a bit of money. His wife is also always posting her designer purchases on Instagram. She owns, for example, several Louis Vuitton brand handbags, among them a very versatile multi-fanny pack with multiple compartments that costs $2,360. The Game On bag with playing card designs, a very exclusive item that costs about $2,700. The Onthigo model that is printed with the brand's larger monograms, valued at $2,970. An artistic handbag designed by the painter Henry Taylor, an accessory that is made to order and costs around $8,000. And a small yellow designer briefcase, a very rare item that can be found for sale for $9,200. In addition, Snoop Dogg also likes to dress up for important events. To announce his star on the catwalk of fame, the rapper wore a jacket and a turtleneck sweater by Gucci, totaling more than $6,000. When it comes to watches, the singer wears nothing cheap. He was once seen at an event wearing a Joe Rodeo watch, with diamond stones embedded in the bezel, which costs $6,140. Snoop also owns a Rolex Day-Date 2 made in 18K yellow gold with the diamond sampler, a luxury accessory that costs more than $52,000. A$AP Rocky, for his part, has an impressive watch collection, which includes Capital Rain Smile $200, Jacob & Company 5-time Zone Supreme $20,000, Rolex Yachtmaster 2 Oyster Eve Rose Gold for $22,000, Rolex Day-Date 40 Yellow Gold for $41,000, Rolex Skydweller Yellow Gold for $54,000, Jacob & Company JC 35 Time Zone for $56,000, and Rolex Rainbow Daytona Eve Rose Gold for $92,000. He also spares no expense when it comes to his outfits, with pieces such as Emporio Armani Tank Top $475, Celine Dress Shirt $770, Balenciaga Shoes for $950, Celine Shirt plus Artemis Quibble Belt for $1,565, Celine Pants for $2,250, Paco Rabanne Vest for $2,520, Suit Pants by Hermes for $3,700, and Bottega Veneta leather pants for $4,490. To give you an idea of how much A$AP Rocky's complete outfit costs, he was once clicked wearing a contemporary look in which the pieces were worth $16,500. Another item that the singer wears a lot to enhance his appearance is jewelry worth real fortunes, such as a 2-finger ring with a gold statue worth $50,000, a Cartier Edwardian Platinum and Diamond choker worth $75,000, a Verdura pearl necklace worth $93,500, and 2 Verdura cuffs for the cover of GQ magazine worth $128,500. One of the most expensive pieces of jewelry he owns is a diamond chain by Alex Moss and Leapy 1839, which has a pendant similar to a garnet, but is an artistic watch that costs around $149,000. And because they both spend a lot of money, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Luxury transportation. Both rappers love to travel with a lot of sophistication, but who enjoys the most expensive means of transportation? A$AP Rocky, for example, often charters private aircraft, such as a Dassault Falcon 7X that he used while leaving Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. Considered one of the most technological jets in the world, the aircraft can carry up to 16 passengers, and to charter this machine, you have to spend $11,400 an hour. When it comes to vacations, the singer doesn't shy away from enjoying himself aboard large vessels, such as the Lagoon 620, a catamaran he rented with Rihanna at the end of 2020 to travel around Barbados. Known as the Cat and the Fiddle, the sailing vessel is 62 feet long and travels at a maximum speed of 10 knots. Inside, the catamaran is full of luxury accommodation, with a formal dining area and 3 cabins for up to 6 passengers. Heading outside, there are great places to spend time, whether dining or enjoying the incredible views of the ocean. During the trip, Rihanna and Mayers seem to have had a great time aboard the catamaran with friends, and to enjoy this sailing boat, the couple may have shelled out up to $33,000 for a single week. Snoop Dogg, for his part, is also constantly seen in beautiful chartered aircraft, a luxury that must cost the singer tens of thousands of dollars. And since they don't own any of the means of transport they use, let's call it a draw. Points for both. Cars. Both singers are passionate about imposing vehicles, but who invests the most money in cars? Snoop Dogg, for example, loves collectibles that have historical value, such as his 1974 Cadillac DeVille lowrider, a vehicle that was once greatly admired by hip-hop groups in the 1990s, and which may now be worth $15,000. Affectionately nicknamed the Batmobile, the rapper owns a Polaris Slingshot, a little toy that costs, without customization, around $25,000. Some sources say that he has also owned a Chrysler 300C, a classic sedan equipped with a 425 horsepower engine, and that a new one costs around $32,000. One vehicle that Snoop Dogg has customized to suit his taste is his Ford Mustang GT, getting a blue paint job and the rapper's name stamped on the window. Although it is not known how much the singer paid for this customization, this new vehicle costs around $35,000. Speaking of classic cars, Snoop Dogg also has a restored and well-preserved 1957 Chevy Bel Air in mint color, a transport that, being collectible and historic, can be worth upwards of $50,000. Raising the level of refinement and luxury even higher, the rapper owns a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a vehicle that oozes sophistication, good taste, and comfort, which costs around $310,000. A$AP Rocky, on the other hand, has been seen with several cars, such as Plymouth Valiant of $19,500, Volkswagen Golf 1 Malawian Quattro GTI for $19,700, Mercedes-Benz W140 for $20,000, Toyota MR2 for $22,000, Audi 100 from $30,000, Mercedes-Benz CLA for $43,000, Chevrolet Corvette C3 from $50,000, BMW 5 Series for $59,000, BMW M3 E30 for $72,000, Lexus LS 500 for $80,000, Cadillac Escalade for $85,000, Jeep Grand Wagoneer for $91,000, Mercedes-Benz EQS for $125,000, Ferrari F430 for $142,000, Lamborghini Gallardo 2013 for $194,000, Lamborghini Urus from $221,000, Ferrari 488 GTB for $266,000, and even a customized Mercedes-Benz 190 Evo AMG for $297,000. Together with his girlfriend Rihanna, the rapper has already been photographed with some models of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan they have in their garage. This is a super luxurious SUV from the famous Rolls-Royce luxury car brand, whose interior is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that a vehicle like this can cost an average of $330,000. Mayers has also been seen in a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a powerful vehicle with a unique design. In its latest models, this car comes with a 563 horsepower V12 engine and can reach 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds, and the price of this vehicle can cost more than $340,000. Several sources also suggest that the singer has a Lamborghini Aventador, a sports supercar capable of reaching impressive speeds and among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an incredible 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of the price, the rapper's super machine is speculated to be worth around $445,000. The most iconic car the singer has been photographed with in a campaign is the Mercedes-Benz F200, a concept vehicle from the 1990s, which has a futuristic design with unique attributes that draw a lot of attention, such as a joystick in place of the steering wheel. And although it wasn't produced, a prototype version of this car was sold in 2022 for an incredible $10 million. And for having been seen with more refined vehicles, A$AP Rocky wins this round. Point for him. Prime real estate. When it comes to luxurious properties to live in, both artists spare no expense. But which of them owns the most expensive property? Myers' main residence, for example, is in the Beverly Grove area, near the city of West Hollywood in California. It's a modern-style house built in 2014, with more than 4,300 square feet of interior space. The property offers rooms with wide-open spaces for maximum comfort, featuring a living room with a fireplace and recessed ceiling lighting, which integrates a formal dining area for 6, next to large windows overlooking the garden. The Italian kitchen, on the other hand, is very charming. It has a chef's island, cabinets in soft, neutral colors, and top-quality appliances for preparing meals. The house also has an office and 6 complete bathrooms, distributed between the 2 levels of the property. There are also more private living spaces for casual gatherings on the 2nd floor, such as an open patio with a fireplace. As for the number of bedrooms, there are 5 with private balconies, including a master suite with elegant, minimalist decor and a beautiful walk-in closet. Moving outside, the residence is situated on a 6,500 square foot plot, where there is a 300-foot covered patio with a fireplace and seating area, as well as a leisure area with a zero-edge pool and integrated spa, ideal for when the rapper wants to have fun with his children. Although the place is charming, in 2017 A$AP Rocky faced problems when his house was robbed, with losses estimated at $1.5 million, so he reinforced the security of the property. Although it's not known whether A$AP Rocky has been spending time there with his children, Rihanna was spotted leaving the property in mid-2021. According to some sources, the rapper bought this property in 2015 for just over $3 million, but the place currently has an estimated value of $4 million. Snoop Dogg, on the other hand, has acquired a new, more modern mansion in the city of Diamond Bar, in the state of California. The house is inside the coveted Country Estates gated community, a residential community full of luxurious properties. It is an excellent option for celebrities who want more privacy, but who do not want to give up their proximity to Los Angeles. With a total area of an impressive 26,000 square feet, the house has 7,000 square feet of living space, divided into 6 spacious bedrooms, including the master suite on the 1st floor and 6 bathrooms, not to mention a toilet. The decor of the property is quite old. After all, it was built in 1977 and has a strong presence of solid wood furniture, besides having yellowish lighting, which brings a cozier feeling to the environment. The property also has a wood-paneled office, a game room with a pool table, and an excellent outdoor area with a large swimming pool for Snoop to cool off on the hottest days, a hot tub for relaxing, a barbecue area, and a tennis and basketball court. The rapper purchased this property in 1998, paying $720,000 at the time. Today, his residence is valued on real estate websites at more than $4 million. And since the singers have properties valued at the same amount, let's call it a draw. Points for both. Business. The 2 rappers also like to diversify their sources of income. But who stands out more in business? After signing his first record deal, for example, Myers founded his own record label, known as A$AP Worldwide, as well as a creative agency called AWGE. A$AP Rocky also invests heavily in the fashion industry, having already collaborated with brands such as Black Scale on a line of graphic t-shirts, sweaters, and sweatshirts, Stussy with the launch of a special edition of t-shirts, PacSun with a collection inspired by the 90s, J.W. Anderson in a menswear line called JWAAWGE, and various other collaborations with designers such as Jeremy Scott. In addition, The singer is also a great model, having appeared in campaigns for the fashion brand DKNY, Salvatore Ferragamo, Dior, Calvin Klein, among many others. More recently, A$AP Rocky decided to expand his sources of income by entering the spirits industry with the creation of a whiskey called Mercer Plus Prince, in partnership with global brand equities and E&J Gallo. Another sector in which the rapper has been involved over the years has been audio-visual, making appearances in films such as 2015's Dope and 2018's Monster, as well as working on the musical score for works such as Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse. A$AP Rocky also earns money from his social networks. On Instagram, for example, the singer has more than 18 million followers, where he partners with famous brands such as Bottega Veneta, Gucci, and Puma Sportswear, of which he is also the creative director. Snoop Dogg, on the other hand, is a visionary man who is always investing in new areas. The artist is a co-founder of the venture capital fund Greenhouse Capital, which invests in the cannabis industry either for medicinal or recreational use. Currently, Greenhouse's portfolio is valued at approximately $200 million. Snoop Dogg is one of the pioneers in the world to invest in this area, a market that promises to grow even further. He also has a mobile application called Rap Empire, which is a game where the goal is to build an empire with rap. Not to mention that Snoop has an online store with several of his own branded products, such as clothes and his recipe books. Being a very up-to-date guy, he also has his eye on technology, having invested in his virtual land in the metaverse, as well as promising to launch his collection of NFTs. In addition, he will invest in his brand of hot dogs. In the beverage business, the rapper has partnered with Australian wine brand to bring the 19 Crimes brand of wines to the shelves, and he has founded his own successful gin brand called Endogagen. Speaking of advertising, Snoop Dogg has already signed big contracts to participate in campaigns for brands such as Hot Pocket Sandwiches, Pepsi Soda, Bic Pens, Corona Beer, among others. And the rapper also makes money on the internet. Instagram, for example, where he has more than 80 million followers, is a great way for him to advertise. As Snoop Dogg has more diversified businesses, he wins this round. Point for him. Net worth. There's no doubt that both singers have amassed huge fortunes over the course of their careers. But who has the biggest net worth? A$AP Rocky, for example, has music as his main source of income. To give you an idea, after his first hit singles in 2011, he signed a major deal with Sony, RCA Records, and Polo Grounds Music, worth $3 million. And although it's not known how much he made, it certainly wasn't small money, given that his first two albums debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. A$AP Rocky also makes a lot of money from his concerts and tours, as well as from the airplay of his songs on online platforms. On Spotify, for example, the rapper has more than 29 million monthly listeners, while on YouTube, he has more than 5 million subscribers, and adding up all his videos, the rapper has had more than 3.3 billion views on his channel, which probably generates great earnings for him. And if we also consider the singer's other sources of income, his fortune increases a lot. To give you an idea, it is speculated that he has already earned around $4 million from advertising deals alone. And although nobody knows exactly what A$AP Rocky's fortune is, some sources estimate that the rapper currently has a net worth of over $20 million. But Snoop Dogg is not far behind in this dispute. In addition to the income that the artist has achieved from the sale of his albums, having sold more than 60 million copies, he pockets about $100,000 for each concert he performs. This is without counting the income the singer earns from playing his songs on digital platforms. We must not forget that Snoop has also worked in films and series, such as the dubbing of SpongeBob, The Amazing Rescue, the Netflix feature Dolomite Is My Name, and many others. In addition, the rapper has also participated in television programs such as the cooking show Martha and Snoop's Dinner Party. And with so many sources of income, and being an established personality for so long, Calvin Cortizar has already amassed quite a net worth. In a story done by Forbes magazine in 2016, they counted that Snoop Dogg had earned in a decade $124 million. So now, as the artist has increasingly invested in successful businesses, his net worth has certainly reached the $170 million mark. Taking into account the value of each singer's fortune, Snoop Dogg wins this final round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 4 points for ASAP Rocky against 5 points for Snoop Dogg, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.